nothing more than an ad that somebody created to show up on the right side to do a like of a page, but a sponsored ad could also show up in the news feed. You can decide where you want the ad to show up based on you setting it up. Yes?
Once you're creating the ad, is where you start all the creation of the ad?
That's correct. Right where you hit create an ad, or you can just go to facebook.com/ads. Well, if that's the case, then your budget is probably 50 cents. Because 9 times out of 10, the CPC is going to be somewhere around $1 or less. CPC means cost per click. CPM means cost per 1,000. Facebook will ask you, how would you like to have your ad billed? Think about this. I could tell Facebook, for every 1,000 ads, I want you to for every 1,000 people that see my ad, I want you to charge me $1. Or you can tell Facebook, for every person that click on my ad, I want you to charge me 5 cents. You get to choose. CPM, cost per 1,000. CPC, cost per click. Facebook tells you, here's what we recommend, but you choose whichever you want. It depends on what you're doing. When I'm selling houses, I'm getting buyers, I'm going all out. My average weekly spend on one of those campaigns is $80 a week. So that's what it averages out to. Because I'm looking for $30, $40, $50, $60, $70,000 profit. So think about this in terms of what your marketing budget is. Remember, everything we do has to be measured. So you have to measure the fact that you got this call from Facebook, which is where the tracking stuff comes in and so on. Now, this is what's going to blow your mind. This is where you take your business to a level that very few people know how to do. It's a program, it's called Social Lead Freak. Let me show you what this program is like. What Social Lead Freak will allow me to do is to create custom searches. Let's say I want to search for real estate investors. Someone else. I just hit search. And I have all the groups that's on Facebook that's talking about real estate. Let's see. We got real estate wholesale, we got real estate connections, we got virtual wholesaling, we got friends of real estate, we got everything. Now, let's go to real estate wholesale. Let's see how many members they have. $4,572 people who like real estate and wholesale. If that wasn't enough, all I have to do is just click this button that says extract. And I just downloaded each and every last one of those people. Each and every last one of them is now in an Excel spreadsheet. Now, what I can do, if I have a real estate business where I'm selling, I can create what's called a custom audience. We finished. The information it gave me is their Facebook ID. Their Facebook ID is nothing more equivalent to your fingerprint. So it tells me who that person is. I can create a custom audience from that list I just downloaded, and I can tell that custom audience, only send this house out to all the investors that live in Baltimore, Maryland. Only send it out to all the investors in Maryland, in Catonsville, in DC, and whatever area I want. Let's go back. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of members of these different groups. All of these groups have real estate related topics for real estate investors. I can create a profile for hard money lenders. I can create a profile for private lenders. I can create a profile for people that need landlords. I can do my property management company. I can create a profile and only market to those people in my location. Not in Detroit, not in Florida, but each and every person that lives in Maryland. I can market to only women. I can market to men that's 25 to 35. I can market to high-income earners. And my ads will only show up on their timeline. No one else's. I'll give you another way in which you can do it.
Is that free?
Socially free? No. It's $187, but you know what? For everybody that buys a t-shirt by the end of the weekend, I'll give it to you for free.
You got them on, you got the shirts on you today?
It's online. It's online. You just go to the Facebook page and you see it there. I'll give this to you for free, but it's only for the weekend. Because if you look up Social Lead Free, it's $187. You already bought a t-shirt? I'll give you Social Lead Free for free.
Yeah, I already bought my shirt, y'all.
Well, like I said, you'll grab it for free. Now, how do I know you got it for free? Because you're going to send me over your actual receipt when you pay your shirt. So I know. So everybody that buys a shirt, you get for free. Come on, let me finish.
Confirmation email right here.
Okay, let's go on. Let's go on. We only got so much time. I'm going to get through this whole presentation. Now, I could even, let me tell you how far I could drill down. I could even take my email list. You have a business. You have an email list right now. I can take my email list and upload it into the Power Editor and only have those people in my email list see my ads. You can't see a Facebook without being logged in.
No, I'm saying with the email that you have.
Yeah. Well, great question. He asked me about having the person who's seeing it, they would have to have Facebook. Absolutely. If the person is on Facebook, they will see it. Meaning if they have a Facebook account. If they have a Facebook account, they will see it. Most people sign up their email with the same Facebook account.
That's what I mean.
So absolutely.
So if they're logging on a different email that you don't have, they can't see.
I won't see it. Only what they have. Only what they have. Absolutely. Now that's huge, because if you have an existing business right now, and you already have a mailing list, and you have houses for sale, you're a real estate brokerage, you have houses for sale, you could send out a Facebook ad campaign only to people that's in your real estate brokerage list, that only they will see. So it works for any type of business.
Charles, once you get that list and send it out on Facebook, does Facebook charge you for to throw that ad out there?
The question is, does Facebook charge you to throw it out? Only Facebook is charging you is for your ad spend. Whatever you're signing up for your ad budget. If it's $5 a day, $10 a day, whatever your ad budget is. They don't charge you anything to use that. Now, to create a custom audience, you do have to use a special plugin that's free. It's called Power Editor, and it's only used on the Chrome browser. It's not supported by Firefox. It's not supported by Internet Explorer. That's why I have multiple browsers on my computer, because only Power Editor will work on Chrome. So is there any reason why you can't have a buyer's list? Is there any reason why you can't find sellers, renters, contractors, anything? Contractors can find clients to work with up to Yazoo. Any business will be hugely benefited through this strategy. Any questions about this before we move on?
Once you get the people, right? So now you have to pay for the ad. There's no way to market to them without doing some sort of ad. Like, let's say, okay, I'll just put a property on the market. If I wanted to market to real estate agents for a bonus, I could look up RE agents in Baltimore and send out something to them without being an ad.
Great question. Facebook has something that very few people know. It's called the graph search. Let me show you what the graph search is. Let's say I want to find people, people who are real estate agents that live in Baltimore.
Okay.
Bam. Now, look at this. This is beautiful. I love this. One of these guys just left the, isn't it used to, I just think I saw somebody. Oh, no. Isn't that Thomas?
Yeah, I didn't see him here today. He's not here.
Now, let's say I want to find real estate agents that, no, I want to go here. Catonsville, Ellicott, Glen Burnie, and so on. Now that I have that information, I can message them personally. I can go right up, click on message, and send them a message.
Person by person or?
Person by person. Now that's a manual approach, and you would have your VA do that based on whatever search criteria you want. I'll give you another example. I want to do a search for people who like real estate that live in Baltimore. These are all the people. And these are thousands of people. You see Kenneth up there. I know a lot of you guys are here too. So I can create personal searches and market through those personal searches for whatever I want to accomplish.
So on the social media group, what type of things are you looking for to sell? What type of groups?
To find sellers. Where would sellers want to hang out? Give me some of that. Aren't people that are having yard sales don't allow them to sell their houses? What else? Give me another reason why, another place where people, sellers will be at. Because a seller is anybody that's ready to sell. So anybody that's ready to sell is basically I'm going to throw something up against the wall and see if it's ready to stick. So it would be any type of site out there that I would say would have a high gravity. A common site, anything. It would be, I don't know, because you're talking about pennies on the dollar. I would throw something out there, people who like the Ravens, and a certain age range. Somebody's connecting me. Moving sites, moving groups, bankruptcy sites, foreclosure sites.
This has really good, but are those shirts 100% cotton?
Yes. Oh, yeah. 100% cotton, made in America. Absolutely. 100% cotton, made in America. The question is, when you get the shirt, when you get the social lead freak, will there be videos or something to go with it? Yes. About 8 videos show you how to use all the different strategies. I'll give you an example. Another strategy. I can go into a social lead freak. I can go into pages and search pages and find all the actual Facebook pages for real estate. All those pages are pages for real estate. Now, it's telling me exactly how many likes the page has and how many people are talking. What that means, that page is active. Now, sneaky strategy. Give me a big company, a real estate brokerage. I can search Long and Foster page and pull all the people that goes to their page and market to them. Give me another one. Now, can you find buyers? Can you find sellers? Success does what? Success leaves footprints. Don't reinvent the wheel. 160,000 likes. 104,000 likes, 60,000 likes. These are the pages where you need to snatch people from and create your marketing campaigns too.
When there is posts, so that means that anybody that posts, I need to sell my house, it'll show up.
What are you talking about? Posts? I can type in a keyword, sell my house, and it will pull people who was searching, who put in there, sell my house. Yes.
Well, then, you export the data to a spreadsheet?
Excel spreadsheet. Every aspect of the data is put out to an Excel spreadsheet. And then it goes into, like I said, the Power Editor so you can create Facebook ad campaigns. Let's move on. Now, this is how you create those tabs. It's a free piece of software called WooBox. WooBox will allow you to make the Facebook tabs so you can put opt-in forms and all that kind of stuff. And this is the actual strategy, what we just got finished going over. You create a targeted list through social lead feed or through the actual system where your email list, groups, you can extract information from groups, people who are real estate agents, people who are selling a house and so on, from businesses and pages. Once you extract that list, you put it into the Power Editor and you create an audience. And that audience, you send them your ad. Whether it's a promoted post type ad, a news feed ad. Now, what I was talking about, black op ad, let me show you that real quick. But a black op ad is nothing more than an ad that doesn't show in your actual page at all. So in other words, a lot of you may be saying, well, Charles, I don't want to put all these ads out there to market to people. If they go to my page, they see all these different advertisements. What it means by black ops, it simply means that when you post the ad, it doesn't come back to your wall. It stays in what you would call Facebook hyperspace, where no one actually sees it other than the audience who you sent it to. So we talk about that gravity page, where the guy had all those people that signed up for that yard sale page. All those ads that was going out to those people, they couldn't see those ads on that page. It only went straight to them. So that way that page still has its integrity of being all content. Because all the ads do was go to the other people's walls. It goes to their news feed. It doesn't show up on your news feed. And that's what's called an unpublished ad. And that's how we do a large number of our ads so that our Facebook timeline isn't filled up with junk. You make the ads unpublished so it doesn't show up on your wall. It just shows up in people's news feeds. Any other questions? Okay. Now it's a good time for questions.
Charles,
Yes.
does one shirt get you lead free? You said a shirt got you to the seminar. Does one shirt do both?
One shirt does both. I'm letting you guys come to the seminar for free, and I'm giving you lead for free. And the PowerPoint today. Now for the PowerPoint today, you have to come here, take a picture, put my name in the picture or whatever, talk about the group. Any other questions?
Unpublished ads are when created on the lead free.